Alright, so... exit out of this. So we were in the middle of one of the episodes. Super robot. Okay, let's see. Shouldn't have been that. Reset this here. Hopefully we don't have to redo that whole episode again. Should have made a save state just in case. Let's see. Maybe it was this one. Yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're still good. We're good. Alright, so we're fighting a big baddie here, it looks like. They're bad talking one another. That's a lot of health. Not at a heavy cost. Wow, so much for missing. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good at least. What? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is not going to go well, is it? That's still 91%, jeez. It's level 22. Well, let's see how bad this goes. I am going to save, just in case. Interesting. Big words. Hopefully this doesn't do too much. Then again, if I get a game over, I just start back the episode from what I understand. It's a good bit of damage. Wow. Well, his accuracy went down at least. I can't do nothing. Only 67%. Jeez. Of course. I was figuring that was going to happen. All that build up. Big boss man. Hey, that's a wrestler. Oh, you can change it. Okay, that's interesting. Weapon unavailable. Got it. %. Okay, that's not too bad. Is he gonna count? No, he's not. Okay. 80% within 7 turns. Okay. Well, let's do Spirit first. Well, let's do this first. Still, huh? Ooh. Might have a little bit. Oh, can I do it again? Oh, okay. Don't think anybody else really needs it at the moment. See how this goes. Okay, he's gonna... Looks like he's aiming at the airship. If I gotta get an extra sound again, that'd be pretty good. Jeez. But we're gonna hit him with some chaff grenades. Hey, level it up though. What's 80% of... Hold on, to get old calculator here real quick. Did that wrong? Let's see. So it looks like I gotta do... If I'm not mistaken, with my calculations here, with my calculator, I gotta do 9,000 damage to him. Just in case. Gotcha! Nice. Well, then that should do it then. Okay, cool. Buster Cannons. Oh, cool. Okay, finally. Sewage. Oh boy. my brother. You're rigging me up.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Just here.
Yeah, 1 moment.
20 minutes, and then I'll be back.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm losing you.
Hello?
Okay, there you are. What were you saying?
So, I'll be gone in like 20 minutes.
Okay.
So, for a little bit. Then I'll be back. I don't know how long it'll be. So.
Okay, dumb question. How would I turn up your volume on Discord?
Am I really that quiet?
In my headphones, you are.
Because I wasn't the last time I was on my laptop, was I?
No, but it's just these
Either way,
headphones.
If you go to the Discord option,
Yeah.
go to voice and video and turn up the output volume.
Oh, no wonder. It was like under 100%. Okay, that should be alright right now. It's just so I can hear you better over the game audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Stop charging the Buster Cannon. Oh, screen sharing, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, this ain't as hard now. Actually, let's do this first, just in case.
Did you fight that guy?
I did. He's already done left.
Well. Are you using the twin squad?
Yeah, it was just to help out with during that fight.
Yeah, twins are mostly used for boss fights. For regular map movement, you generally want to have all your units out.
Yeah.
So you probably have to unjoin them next turn or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I will.
Didn't do much though, did it?
Nah, not too much.
I'm guessing the Grung just put in work during that boss fight, or did
Yeah, like, everybody was literally like, oh, 100 damage, and he's like, oh, okay, I do 6,000 damage, easy.
Of course. I mean, that is the Grungus.
Right.
You might want to get in range for the Circle Thunder if you want to support attack. That'll kill. It's in within, oh yeah, you could do that too. That might be a good call.
Gotcha.
It's pretty close to the R1. Sort of.
So how you been, buddy?
Oh, I'm good. Kinda sad, I'm probably gonna miss most of this.
I mean, it's happened. You know, it happens. Makes you feel better you didn't miss anything yesterday. I couldn't get to stream Mario Maker.
Yeah, and I mean, you're gonna go again on Friday or tomorrow morning, right? So,
Well, I said Thursday since I...
Mario Maker.
Yeah, I was gonna do Mario Maker, yeah. So Friday... It'll be Friday later night, just because it's laundry day, so I'll be at my folks, and we're gonna have a dinner party and whatnot. Well, not a dinner party, but, you know, like, family dinner, if that makes sense.
I was gonna say, party?
Well, just the three of us. That's a party for me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you're really taking quarantine seriously. I mean, I don't know what?
Hey, a party can be 3 people, right?
Because I know your family, you said your mother and your father are both, like, taking this pretty seriously.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. Everybody in my family is taking this seriously, the whole pandemic thing.
It's really good. That makes me happy.
Go.
It means when I come down to visit in 2022,
2023 at this rate.
no, I'm gonna try and make it next year. I feel like even if I have to visit next year and it's like you can get hit, you can take a hit.
Yeah, okay.
You should upgrade this unit a little bit too. That's for the future. But when I come down to visit, in 2022, whatever, like my idea is to not go out much, like to just kind of stick around the house.
Right.
That might kill.
Oh, barely.
Look at that damage. No upgrades, by the way.
No, he's got an upgrade.
Oh, you did upgrade the wild command a little bit, but you didn't upgrade the attack yet.
I think it's just like by one, though.
Yeah, because the big thing about that weapon that makes it do so much is you'll notice it has S ranks in all those terrains, right?
Right.
That's the S rank terrain bonus. That's the kind of power you're working with here.
Gotcha. Oh, I meant to separate them. Oh, well.
They should both be getting the experience anyways. They're so under leveled that if they both hit this, it's fine. Plus the increase of the odds it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Gun.
Gun. Overkill.
Ow!
My everything.
That's enough. You didn't have to shoot him again. Come on, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Alright, cool.
Oh, and he got bullseye finally. Now he's good.
Cool.
Ish.
Ish. He's like ish.
Oh, wait. You might want to transform him.
What's that?
He has a transformation.
It's fine.
No, it gets a better movement effect. Well, maybe not better, but it's easier to use. If you get a high familiar instead of wasting 30 energy to do a Akashic Buster on a grunt.
Okay.
Also, the Cybird has better evasion. There's two reasons. It has higher mobility, but it also has an S rating in the air.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Good bet.
My cat attack.
I knew you would like this for the cat.
Help! I need backup. Those cats are killing me. Literally.
You got shot by a cat, bro. How do you reconcile with that?
Oh, so I did a little bit of research. So his game got a remake on the DS to be more with canon to the OG series.
Yeah.
But it's not been translated, unfortunately.
Damn. Wow. Healing Gripper's a good move.
Yeah, pretty good.
It really is. It's on a really bad unit, but it's good.
Ripper.
Yeah, you're willing to upgrade these units. I wasn't. I should have when I did the resave. It probably would have made this early part a lot more good.
Okay, and I think that's everybody. Yeah. Did get the skill points for this level, though, so there's that.
Physical hit rates.
Watch him still hit me.
You better hope he misses, because I think he's on top of that crate. You better hope he dies.
He's probably not. Does it tell you what the enemy picks up, or it just picks them up?
No, you don't know.
Okay.
You never know what you missed out on.
Sidebuster.
Probably nothing big. You guys should check with those drops. I think they have, if you look at their stats on the menu and you look at the carts they have equipped, I think if an enemy has a cart equipped, it'll drop it. Womp, womp.
Yeah, it just says pillage.
Huh. He's fine. Yeah, leap slash is good too.
Okay.
It's all ammunition. Well, the beam cannon isn't, but the leap slasher is. That's the real problem with the Kukabai 009. It doesn't have a really good finisher attack, more than its stats. And the only way to really get it one is, I guess you could get like the Graviton rifle or whatever the hell it is. You have to do a specific thing you could do. And by that I mean you have to give you, say, a lot of kills.
Seems great. It's a good game. And in a way, I'm kind of glad I did pick this mode first, but it's from what you're telling me, the other mode is a lot, or the other route is a lot funner.
Yeah, you get to have, well, your new game plus pick is gonna be a joke. That's just gonna be jokes.
Well, that's fine.
Oh my God,
I mean,
you have a lot of money.
I could just relax. Well, yeah, you told me to save up.
Yeah, well, it was good advice. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
I might as well. If this is like one of the more broken units in the game, I might as well beef them up.
This is yeah, this is the top 10 unit. Oh, I mean, look at this. Watch the damage on this. Woodia!
They got me. It was a crit too.
Oh damn! Homie, I don't know what you wanted to do. I don't know what you wanted to do. Damn. Yeah, no, this is gonna be like the theme of the round, this song.
I see. I got some armor though.
Yeah, depending on how long I take to get my blood work taken.
Well, I mean, don't rush it. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, I can't rush it. If I could do it fast and come back, I would.
Quick, put the needle in now!
I don't want to fucking be there. I don't want to do it at all.
I mean, it's gotta be done, dude, man.
Yeah.
I read that as Saku's for some reason and laughed.
And I would leave early, but they're not going to take me till my appointment time anyway.
Unless the person ahead of you canceled.
Odds are low.
Yeah, more than likely.
Because since we're in lockdown, well, not really super big lockdown, but you have to book your appointment like weeks ahead.
Yeah.
So like nobody's gonna cancel when they've booked like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time.
Meanwhile, in the ocean. Well, you know, sometimes you just want to show off your ride.
Masaki versus BN. Classic matchup.
Classic.
I mean, he showed up in Super Robot Wars 2, and that was also the game Dion was first in.
Yeah, I was actually looking up footage of like the very first Super Robot Wars, and like, man, they come a long way.
Well, have you seen the Finn's final animation?
No, I didn't see much of the animations from the units.
The Finn's final animation is life-changing. It really is. He just shoots it.
He just shoots it.
And it's just one, and it hits them and it blows up, and that's it. It's the Finn final. You know, just like in the show. It's just like in the show.
All right then. That's an ingredient.
What?
The drink ingredient. Charred newt. Oh boy, here we go again.
On the bright side, it did make him feel really good.
Not at first.
Oh no. But when he came out, he was like, dang, that really worked. Oh.
No. Oh no. It's not bad. That's a face right there. Rest well, sir. Man literally had a tear on his face. Alright.
I like that you're going right to the grunges. Da, 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 da. Yeah, yeah.
You said mobility was important for it? No, that was for the other one.
The Cybuster.
Oh, I need energy on him too.
There you go. Now the Wild Shrine, you could probably pop a little bit more into. Let me see what you got for it. Oh, that's fine actually.
Okay.
That's okay.
Oh, that's
How
not.
nice, isn't it? It's all one form.
Huh.
Same thing, it makes sense.
Should I increase? What's that?
Energy a little bit. Energy.
Oh, energy. Okay.
By 1 or 2. Yeah.
What's the cost of this one?
I wouldn't do that. You've been budgeting well. You don't put too much into these. You don't want to put like too much outside of the Grungus, Cybuster, and the Wild Shrine, because you keep that, and it's still useful after you lose Ingram.
Well, I'm getting the R-types soon, right?
No.
No? I think you said like 12,
R1
13 episodes.
R1 is stage 17.
Oh, 17. Okay.
R2 is stage 22.
Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. I gotta go.
Okay. Best of luck, dude, man.
Yeah, I hope I get this done. So I'm gonna deafen myself, and I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, yeah! So I want this. Nice. %80% of them. Okay. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see what this next one's about. Shut your mouth, boy. Don't let me get my whipping stick. I'll beat you with my whipping stick. Jeez. Oh. Please stop staring at me. Wait, did that cat talk? He's like just now noticing. He's like, wait a minute, you're a cat. Oh, what a nice chat. Wah, wah. Episode 14, Over the Line. It's a big one. So close. They're starting to catch up to 80 now, so that's going to be pretty good. Let's go ahead right to it, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Okay. What? Oh my goodness. Let's see. See how this goes. Break on through. Oof. That was 17%, I believe. He's like, I got you now. I'm counting on you too, by the way. Oh boy. Nice. Try me, Grungus. Nice. This one might hit. Nope. Alright, cool. Hey, level up. Nice. That's not too bad. In moderation. Yeah, good luck with that. Alrighty. Sorry, I was moving the microphone a little bit. Good old snowball. よし。Oh, that's 0%. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Good crit. Good crit. Okay, so support attacks looks like they can hit you. Got it. Piece of cake. Okay, dodged that time. Attack it by himself. Oh, all the way over there. Okay. Oh, counter. Okay, cool. Let me do it! For I am DC Soldier number 50529211, and I will punish you. Never mind, I'm a failure. Alright, counter again. Just a whole conga line. No, I can't actually reach him. Okay. Let's go for it. But that one will guard. Okay. Is death. See. Like for this one, for example, it's 0%. Oh, attack. That should be a dead one, yeah. The theme of Doom.
確実な攻撃をしなきゃ。
1発や2発食らったぐらいで行くぞヒュッケバイン。
動きが単調すぎるの。
42%. Okay. Just in case. See how well this goes. Fire the big missile. The big guns. For sure. Heh. Nice. What? I'm dead?
でだ。親父のやついい仕事してるぜ。
Get it banged up because I got hit.
テトラゴー剣。落ちてもらう。ここまでか。脱出だ。サイバスターは最優先で破壊しろ。おっと、ギリギリセーフだぜ。
もっとちゃんと避けてくれにゃ。
次はこっちの番だ。いけ、カロリックミサイル。誰か援護を頼む。ふっ、逃げ損なったな。我らの邪魔をするか。余裕だぜ。
そうでもなかったにゃ。
We'll just do that.
行くぞ、グレンガスト。親父のやついい仕事してるぜ。ふっ、逃げ損なったな。抵抗するな。グレンガスト以外だったらシューハーぐらいってところだな。行くぞ、サイバスター。当たるかよ。受けた分はきっちり返すぜ。いけ、カロリックミサイ
Speaking of dished out, I am probably gonna get something to eat after the stream.
ル。騎士の名は伊達じゃないらしいな。
Getting a little peckish. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh, he can't counter with anything? No. So I might as well just evade then.
抵抗するな。動きに無駄が多いぞ。よし、援護
So what about my moves?
お前はここまでだ。他の機体を狙うことだな。あれが魔装騎士か。残念だったな。また今度相手をしてやるよ。
おいらは勘弁にゃ。
お前はここまでだ。
Darn.
見くびってもらっては困る。
Okay, let's see. That's pretty funny. Dang it! I hate when I do that. This might be enough, actually.
SDF 魚雷スタンバイ5番撃て
Next time will be different. Oh wait, I'm dead. Bit of a pickle here, isn't it? Should be enough. Oh yeah. I love that sound. I can't attack. How unfortunate. Nice. What if I'm right on top of it? Very nice. Ah, so close. Oh lord. Yay. Still put a bait on, just in case.
DC に勝てると思うなよ。ミルトシュバインには追いつけまい。よし、援護するぞ。仕留めてみせる。動きに無駄が多いぞ。
サイバスター。
弟行きやがるってんだ。
まさき調子に乗っちゃダメよ。
やりやがったな。行けカロリックミサイル。一発や二発食らったぐらいで。
See, what? That's what they should have been doing. They should have been just tag teaming on him, but, you know, AI.
力の差を教えてやる。少しはやるようだ。爪が甘いな。
What turn are we in, actually? Uh-oh. Oh, that's great. We're on turn 4, okay. Alright, so let's see.
そろそろうざくなってきたな。やっちまうか。ラウンド2開始ってけ。 抵抗。よっしゃ。
Rock on.
STF 魚雷スタンバイ。
魚雷1番発射せよ。
口ほどでもない。仕留めてみせる。
損傷なら大丈夫だ。艦を解凍させつつ反撃に移れ。
まとめて片付けてやるぜ。サイフラッシュ。
This doesn't hit my allies, I don't believe. Um...
合成のコンボ受けてもらうぜ。
Sword. Jesus. That wasn't even a crit. He looks determined. Nice. Gun. Alright, cool. Right, he can move again. Okay. It's already activated. Okay. This might be okay. Maybe, hopefully. I hope. Alright, cool. Dang, 2 levels. Alright, let's see how well this goes. Or how bad this goes, one of the two. Missile. Under cannon. We might be going over just a little bit. If I have to save during the episode again, I will. But we'll see. Well, I'll try to finish it up. Maybe.
単調な攻撃だな。
Yay.
もらったぜ。
Probably not gonna kill though.
オイラたちに任せてきにゃって行くにゃっちゃ。
己サイバスター。
Say Buster.
あれがマスオキシか。へっ、弟行きやがるってんだ。
まさき調子に乗っちゃダメにゃ。
生かして返すか。残念だったな。また今度相手をしてやるよ。
オイラは勘弁にゃ。
受けた分はきっちり
I
返す。
thought I'd alignment. Shift a little bit there.
カロリックミサイル。
I noticed it earlier, I just didn't say anything.
ダメだ。奴のスピードにはついていけん。
I figured that was gonna happen. I feel like we need to turn that off. Giant ship battle.
懐に飛び込ませるな。
Nice. And we are on turn 5. Okay. Ah. You keep saying that, Tinsen.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
You want to go a little overtime?
I'm going to go to the end of this map, yeah.
Oh, I was listening to like 12:30 or something.
That might be how long this takes, I don't know.
Did you just start the match or what?
I don't think so.
Sorry, that took a little longer than I was hoping.
Nah, that's fine, dude, man.
To be honest, I waited longer in the fucking blood work room than I did at the waiting area. It's fucking weird.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Weird and dumb.
Dumb and weird.
I love this song.
It's pretty rad. Okie dokie.
This is the water map I was talking about, by the way.
What's that?
This is the water map I was talking about, by the way.
Oh.
The fucking annoying one.
It's been going okay so far.
Well, you do have the Grungus.
Oh, I do have SP Region on 2 characters now, so that's pretty good.
Who?
Aram and... Who was the other one? Oh,
Ryusei, right?
Yeah, Ryusuke, yeah.
Have you been noticing how useful it is?
Yeah.
Do you have Ryusei with Tttttsd on right now?
With what?
Never mind, you can't do it now.
Oh.
The Tttttsd Spirit Command, the one that makes him take 10 damage when he's hit next.
Oh, yeah, what about it?
Yeah, whenever a character has SP regen, what I like to do with that is I cast that on the first turn no matter what. As long as they don't get hit, they keep it. Firm doesn't have it. But I don't think he needs either of those right now, to be honest. The Grungus is...
Well, I was kind of hoping to do double damage, but I can't yet.
Oh yeah, for the record, when you cast Valor, you can't have a critical hit.
Oh, okay.
That's the balancing factor.
I mean, I did 9,000 damage, so I'm alright.
Also, usually you save Valor for bosses, but if you really need to wipe a regular grunt off the map, it's really useful.
I did it on a regular grunt.
Out of more of a curiosity entry.
Yeah, I was curious.
That's oh shit. Whew. Oh my god.
Is there a max you can do?
No.
Okay.
Theoretically, no.
Okay.
I don't know what the highest damage I've seen in this game is, but like what.
But it's over. You can do it over 9999, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done like 30k on this game.
Okay.
Oh my god. He used a beam on him too, because beams are bad against underwater targets. So not only did he use a beam, he was trying to hit the Grungus. Which, damn. Sucks to be you, I guess. Oh, she's in that. Good choice. Good choice.
Well, that's what you recommended.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than what she was in.
Right. By a mile, yeah.
Oh yeah, even though it's not a great unit, it's good for her. When Ryusei gets the R1, you can probably move her into the Wild Web tier, the one that he's in right now. That's
Yeah.
usually where she's
That's
best.
put her in that one then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Because I mean, even if I didn't tell you that, you probably would have.
Yeah.
Because it's meant to evade, and she's very good at doing that. So he doesn't have any really low SP skills that are good. Might be like one of his weaknesses. Those, I think they have support defense, don't they? When they're lined up like that. I want to say they do.
Who, these two?
The Barrel Lions. All those enemies that you're targeting over there.
Oh, yeah, they can, yeah.
Do you have an all attack from the Shift Wall actually?
From...
Oh wait. From the one that Rai is in.
Oh,
with the shotgun.
probably
With the
not.
Shotgun. You can wreck them with the shotgun, yeah. I just thought of that, yeah. Yep, they can't even support defenders.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. 44% though, I'm concerned.
It'll be alright.
No need to run.
The song is so good. Ooh.
Oh, crits, okay.
God.
Yay.
So now your favorite song. How much PP does he have? You can check actually. Go to status. What a pilot status real quick? Oh, after this match, he's gonna have ST region.
Yeah. Like, he was literally, like, 77 before I came in here, I think.
Yeah, that's the one reason sometimes I go for skill points if I can, because... oh, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
that'll
yeah.
work.
Because skill points gives you 5 PP to every pilot on the map that you have to play.
もはや貴様に逃げ場はない
Your favorite song.
It's a pretty good song.
You know, I recorded a tech video with this song. I didn't notice.
So-
It was one of my Kyo 1 combos on Twitter.
You and your Kios.
It had this song in it. I was hoping you would, like, notice it. Because it is currently your favorite song in this game.
It is, it really is. I need to add it to my playlist, actually. If it's on YouTube, that is.
It is really good. It also means you're going to be using the R2. And you're also probably not going to like the fact that SRX does not have this song.
Ah. Well, I mean, you can always change it, so...
Yeah, if you want. I don't know if this song would go well with SRX, but...
Well, I will listen to the song first, obviously.
Oh yeah, so you also have trust. I mean, like, you're okay. Even if Ingram got hit, you could heal 2,000.
Right, yeah.
Could do no damage.
I was trying to get the skill points for this, but I don't think I'm going to beat him in 7 turns. But I still want to get the experience.
目標位置最終確認終了
7番発射
Could do no damage. It's 10 maybe.
Hey, little damage is better than no damage.
そう簡単に沈みません
As you can imagine, it's really overpowered when you have the A adapter on that.
Mm.
Because then you can just move around and shoot the state range weapons. Oh, that's why I said boost the energy.
They probably get destroyed by that thing.
Ah! Kinda hard to use them on this map.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming you gave the water jet to something else.
Yeah, I forgot who I gave it to. Actually.
Maybe it's him, because he's moving around pretty well in the water. Check this unit. Or her, sorry. What are the unit status?
Oh. And,
Triangle?
Oh, triangle. There we go.
No, you just fucking loaded it up with fucking more. And it still has no evasion. Ah. Well, here's the good news, Dish.
What's up?
When the shoots walls and all that gets replaced, you can put them in those, and they're a lot better.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how well this goes.
You'll be fine. Yeah, I was not concerned about Ryutrey though.
Oh, no. He's, like, pretty good right now.
てめえじゃ俺に勝てねえぜゲームでも実戦でもない
Is that what you're actually saying? Do you hear yourself?
I want to say the translator.
売られた喧嘩
Oh, I'm sure they took liberties here and there.
Well, probably. To like. Because I'm assuming it's like inaccurate. It's like, I don't think it's inaccurate. I just think it's like, it's definitely.
Something that makes sense in English, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like they're going to like. English gamer language.
Right. Hey, level up.
Wait,
What?
you circle number that?
Do what?
With the counter attack? Ah, you could use the circle zomber if you wanted to make sure it killed.
Hopefully he doesn't die.
You can counter. Yep, there it
Okay,
goes.
cool. Okay, good, good.
Counter is really nice to have.
Can you learn that with pilot points?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Because I was thinking after SP region to go for that.
There's a classic strat involving counter. So any unit that has it inherently, there's another skill called Revenge, which makes counter attacks do more damage.
Okay.
So, common strat with Tttttsd is you get Attacker, which boosts his attack by 1.2 times at 130 will, right?
Okay.
And then you get Revenge, because he has counter by default. So then he's doing, like, nearly 50% more on enemy phase, and you just throw him into a wave of enemies.
Huh.
This song's fucking one. Jesus Christ. God.
お前の攻撃パターンは
I know all your attacks. Because he keeps shooting at me. Oh, now this thing's moving. Let's see.
That might be the least important support defense ever. You could probably have her not do that.
Yeah.
Let me see what Revenge does. Yeah, increases damage dealt by counterattacks by 20%.
Huh.
So, which is the same amount of damage boost that you get from Attacker.
Okay.
So, with Revenge and Attacker on
That's
a counter,
40% then.
40% extra, yeah. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be, you can even put Revenge on a unit that doesn't have counter, because it's counter attack. It doesn't mean they have to counter, it's just on when they attack back, right?
Right.
But with the counter skill, they attack back first, and it still counts the counter attack. So it's helpful. It's like Shia, a friend of mine, him and I went over the classic strategy in OG2. We put Tttttsd on a mountain tile with Revenge and have him counter. A lot of damage. And the best part is Revenge only costs 40 pilot points. It's not expensive.
Yeah, we're gonna turn that off.
The other thing that is important to note about, oh my god, what's I gonna say? The other thing important to note about, oh my fucking brain, help me.
It's like my blood was
Well,
taken or
pilot
something.
skills is that even though a pilot might have all their skill slots filled, you can actually learn, I feel like I've told you this, you can learn a skill and replace one of the ones they have.
Okay, that's good.
Which, because when you get Elzam, right, you know how overpowered he is as a boss, right? You get him as a playable character. He doesn't have SP regen, but you can replace one of his less useful skills with that.
Okay.
Because obviously he's fucking broken as shit. Like, you've heard his theme. You've tried to fight him, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think.
It did not work.
No.
And then when the skill point, I remember you was like, yeah, the skill point is like I have to damage him, and I'm like, I'm not into that.
That's right, yeah. I was like, no.
No thanks. Like, not that bold, huh?
No.
I'm sad you won't get him until way, way later.
Oh, well.
He's really fucking good. He's like a better version of Rai.
以上てめえの好きにはさせねえぞ天山
I mean, that makes sense.
He is his older brother. Go figure.
標準セットアンダーキャノン発射
Oh, he actually says game over. Okay.
Yeah, no, like, I don't think that the translation is inaccurate.
Right, it's just...
I-
if they had to change, like, tweak something for English, that's all. Because some things it's just really hard to translate note per note in English.
Well, yeah, right? 'Cause it either sounds really stiff or just, like, uninteresting, right? You gotta make it interesting. You have to engage people when they're reading it, right?
Right.
He's gonna level up again. Oh, he's not. Oh. Yeah, that's a...
What?
Also kind of sad that you're gonna get Gilliam, but you're not gonna know how good he is. Well, oh, you will, but like, you're gonna be like me, and you're gonna go through that depressing phase where it's like your
I'm-
strongest attack is really just the boosted rifle.
I miss Kai.
I'm gonna miss Kai at the end of the game. Maybe.
Like, he's literally not even here anymore. I don't think I'm gonna ever see him. Even
He
in...
shows up again.
Oh.
Mission.
Oh, okay.
To remind you that he's in the game, and then he doesn't close.
Well, I meant cutscene-wise. I don't even know I was gonna see him again.
Oh, you will.
Okay.
It's just gonna sting worse though, because you're gonna see him. He even shows up as a temporary ally, and then you don't get him. Doesn't that suck?
Eh.
Don't you wish you picked the Yosuke route?
Nah, I mean, I'm enjoying this route so far. Like, there was only one episode that I had some trouble with, but outside of that...
Which one was that?
Which one was it?
It was the grindest one, wasn't it? Where you first...
No, it wasn't that one. It was before that one.
Was it when you had to fight Tempest Tim? Or Tempest or whatever the fuck? That guy? In the,
In the red thing?
No!
Oh, yeah, Tempest. Yeah, it was that one. That was the one I had trouble with.
That one sucks. It's like... You don't have any of your boss killing units, and they're like, kill the boss. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what, repeat that? Like,
So what are you talking about?
you want me to do what? Yeah, sorry.
I got a sword.
昔からった綺麗使ってやつさ天に二つのマガツボシ
Knee high to this thing? Then you're a tall person.
その名もケイト魔王剣暗剣殺
Oh my god!
Ooh.
やつを
I love this suit.
正義は我らにあり総員
But the grindest? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's good. I know, I gassed it up quite a bit for you. Well,
不運が捨てりがいいから宗派ぐらいってところだな
yeah. Alright, now you can do something cool with Cybuster if you
Ooh,
want.
level.
You can kill it with Cybuster. It's probably... Transform it back?
What's that?
Yeah. Transform it back.
Oh, yeah.
Does he have Cosmo Nova? With his attack? Oh, he does. You can do that.
What was his,
That's
Okay.
Kill it. So this attack is cool. You can only use it once per map.
Okay.
You can't even resupply it. Like, you cannot get it back. But it does a lot of fucking damage. And has a lot of range. And good accuracy.
敵が来るな
And it looks really cool. And since it doesn't cost any energy, so when you use it, you don't, like, lose anything besides this.
Right.
This attack is really sick, though.
Alright, let's check this out.
こいつでとどめだコスモノバ
This is a nice looking game.
I missed. Just kidding.
You can't fool me, you said 100%. Alright, alright. Well, there goes the universe. How am I still talking?
Really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Woo. Explosions.
Yeah, that's Cosmo Nova.
And a level up. Nice.
Oh, he got luck. You make him get more money when he kills things.
Nice.
What's his pilot points like? He might get FP.
He might be 80 now? How do I look at him?
Yeah. Hit circle twice.
Oh.
There you go.
Whoop.
Okay, go there. Yeah.
50. He's
Oh
still,
yeah, not for a while. That's okay. You know what's funny? He does kind of have one problem that
What's-
you're gonna run into for most of the game until he gets to a certain level.
Oh, power creep, I'm guessing.
Not even that. He just has a little bit of accuracy issues.
Oh, okay.
So you might want to give him like a
Something for accuracy.
yeah, like a dual sensor, because because of how good his map attack is, you know how like it's post movement and it doesn't hit allies and whatever.
Right.
They didn't want him being broken, so he doesn't get bullseye until that's his last spirit skill. He gets valor before he gets bullseye.
Okay.
So, because again, his map attack would be insanely broken if he could just make it 100% accurate, right?
Right.
It would just be ridiculous. Beyond what it is. So he doesn't get that until way later. So sometimes you can have better accuracy against bosses and certain moves. Not so much this game, more for an OG2. Oh yeah, that damage might have been a little disappointing because it's only A rank underwater, it's not F.
Right.
And the shoot swallow is useless for dealing with that. You can torpedo that thing though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Underwater. Okay, I said useless. I stand corrected. The beam attack is useless. Everything else, he's like a hit. He's good. This thing has more armor than I remember it having. I mean, even when I consider the fact that you upgraded it.
Yeah, I've upgraded its armor a little bit.
You get 2 of these, actually. One of the... You get it in the Kyosuke route a little later. There's like a lady that uses it. And hers is white. So, I mean, if you like it a lot, you can have 2 of them. You can actually probably put Garnet and Giada in those 2.
Yeah?
Because, like, this is a better unit than the Get Sense by, like, wide margin. I mean, like, look at the mobility right now. Like, look at the stats really quick. I just want to see.
Oh, I can move again, right? Right. There we go.
Like, it's way less, but the armor is way higher. And it's even not
Hey,
bad
he's at 80
underwater.
now.
Oh yeah, he's ready. He's ready for SP regen. I think Torpedo's actually better than
Yeah.
They're S rank underwater.
I like this thing too. It's so grandiose.
It is. The battleship attacks are always funny in these games. You got these really dynamically animated robots, and then this thing just like whatever. It doesn't move at all. I mean, and it can't. It wouldn't look right if it did anything else.
Right.
There you go. That's an idea of the damage you can get when it's actually on a good terrain. Now imagine that, but like, it works on any terrain. And you can see why that's like really stupid.
Yeah.
Field. Here comes the field, right? Going. Yep.
Hey.
Funny. Oh yeah, the T-Link gripper, you've got to be a certain distance. I wouldn't do that. I would just use the T-Link gripper.
Okay.
It's just safer.
Well. 34.
Yeah, I mean... It'll be fine.
Okay.
Wait, we're getting...
Because if I hit it right up in his face, it can't counterattack. That's why I was planning that. Because I had the 2 other units just in case. I don't know. Rather save this already.
Well, I thought... Alright, it'll be alright. Because you got those other 2 units.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay money for this unit to repair, you know. Okay.
Got him.
Got him.
I call it every time. Is he gonna dodge that 99? Oh yeah. Who has less experience between those 2?
Who has luck?
He's level 9. I bet you. Well, they're actually both level 9, aren't they? Why don't you join them up then, and then have them both attack?
Okay.
And get them both experience. I don't want to backseat or anything.
No, that's fine. I don't mind.
Probably cool. Oh yeah, we're gonna punch this thing.
Let's
Double punch.
let's double punch it.
This song's really good though.
Yeah, I like this song too. I like the whole soundtrack of this game, really. Okay, this is pretty rad.
This attack is so he gonna say?
You get it?
Punch down a battleship. While casually talking about fucking. And that's
Well, you know, anime.
things that I do. Ooh.
Okay. Focus.
Oh yeah. See, now you're gonna start to see the utility of these two.
Yeah.
Because now, look at how much spirit she has, right? And remember that she can cast Luck and Cheer and Bless on anybody, right? Because she can apply the effects of Luck and Gain on any unit you have, right?
Right.
So you can boost your money on boss kills using your good units by just having her do it. So like, if you want like Ryusei to kill a boss and you want more money, you just have her cast Bless on him. And she's got all the SP in the world. She's got like 105, because I think she has SP up.
Ineffective.
There's something about him that just tells you he's not right. Isn't there?
104.
Everybody that has seen him, even if they don't know the game, like, is he like actually good? And I'm like, no, he's right.
Let's see. I guess I'll attack with him so he can get some more PP.
Who? Oh, Psybuster? Yeah, sure. Do a Tashik Buster. That's cool. Last enemy of the map. Might as well.
Oh, what was that? What did he get? Oh, luck.
I wouldn't do that yet. Wait, don't attack with him yet. He's not gonna kill it.
Is he not?
No, not with one hit. You're gonna want to weaken it up. Maybe put
Okay.
Circle Zonver on it first or something. That gets HP low enough. Because if you attack and it doesn't kill, you've wasted that death.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's next combat, it's not next kill.
Okay.
You've got to make sure you set it up.
It's one and done, got it.
Oh yeah, this thing, if you're wondering what the hell this thing is, like why do we have this? So it is a prototype. It's actually a prototype of the Kikubine, which is why you probably noticed that it's similar.
Okay.
But it was scrapped. So not scrapped, but abandoned, really. Like, they didn't go on with it. But they kept the prototype unit around.
Was that? No, that's not the one with the black hole thing, was it?
No. That one's not a prototype.
That one wasn't a prototype. Okay.
This is the prototype of that one.
Got it.
And the Hukabine 009 is that one without the black hole engine. So. But the Wild Shrine is basically like a beta version of the Hukabine. And that Circle Zonver that it has is meant to be... I think that'll do it, yeah. That Circle Zonver is like, you know that the Leaf Slasher weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's mounted to the arm.
Okay.
This is why it's still like the circular disc meant to cut. It's attack stick.
Yeah, I've seen them before.
Oh. It's so cool.
Bustia!
Oh, yeah, dead. Okay. Gotta show off, buddy. Got him. 6,000.
Oh, I got the skill points too.
You got the skill point. Look at you.
Cool.
And hybrid armor, that's great to have. That goes on the Grungus. You can take the Chabam armor off it now.
Okay.
The hybrid armor on it. Before we stop streaming, we'll do like upgrades and stuff.
Oh yeah. I was gonna watch the story, do the upgrades, and then I'll end it.
She eventually takes the glasses off. Spoilers.
Oh.
She wears, well, not off. She wears different ones.
Oh, well, I was about to say she already took them off before with the cosplay. It was really sick. Now loading. Okay, let's see. Hey.
Time, your boy.
Oh wow, counter's only 20? Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a high activation rate at all level.
Does it level up?
No.
Okay.
If it's not inherently on the character, the only way to level it up is by continually buying it.
Okay.
Because once you have it, right, it'll show him that he's got counter, and then
Okay.
you can keep adding to it to boost it. Well, now he's got SP regen, so focus only technically costs 5 SP now.
I never did take a look at the rest of these.
Resupplier is like the other good one that I know about. If you have a unit with the resupply module, you can move around and have it resupply stuff.
Okay.
Guard is also good.
Takes 80% damage at... Okay.
That's for like super robots specifically. I don't think it does much good on a unit that's trying to dodge. But to be fair, I don't know what the R2 really counts as.
Okay, there's Revenge. It's 40.
Yeah, like I said, Predict is good too. Predict is funny, is what it is.
Is it hard to get people's will up?
Not really.
Okay.
No, it happens over the course of the map. Like, willpower is like that stat. You see it passively go up. I like that has SP regen.
Yeah.
Not surprising. It's really funny.
Ooh, okay.
Oh! Oh fuck, it's over. You beat the game. Well, she's gonna be really fucking good now. You know why?
Why's that?
She's got 10 SP focus, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
3 focus every turn.
Nice.
So I said SP regen is... It changes how you can play every single map in the game. Without question, it's one of the most important things.
Yeah.
This is a hard one. I don't know. Battleship, I think, is fine.
Okay.
You don't usually have to put too much money into it.
What about the Grungus?
You're just like upgrading this thing.
I'm gonna at least upgrade something each episode if I can.
Maybe you could focus on some of the less priority units that you have right now that can probably use a bit of a spray.
See, I'm just worried about if they're gonna be replaced pretty soon-ish.
The Wild Twine, no. Go back up to the No, not that! No! Go back up to the Wild Twine.
Oh.
Might as well pop some more into it.
What about this thing?
You could. I think that's already quite good for it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
That's like 28% upgraded. That's pretty fine.
That's pretty fine. Okay.
Like the Wild Schwein is the only one that I think is not up there the whole time.
Maybe like that.
A bit more mobility. One more?
One
I
more.
think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's good. Go back. Yeah, I think that's good.
Sidebuster.
Because I tend to save my money for when I get like a new unit that I want to jump.
You think I should leave this alone?
Yeah, I wouldn't put too much into it.
Okay. How much is this? Yeah, because I'll switch it over to one of those dudes. So I'll do that for that now. Should I do any weapon upgrades at all?
Weapon upgrades? Oh, you can start doing that now. Ah, and you know what exactly what I'm gonna tell you to start with.
Okay.
Yep.
Which one, though?
Um you
I
probably upgrade all of them by one tick and then see where we're at.
Oh, that's not
I
too
feel like
much.
cost you quite a bit. No, if you hit the R1 button when you're on this go there, hit R1.
Oh, okay.
The weapon upgrades, as you can see, are pretty expensive. I would honestly stop after that too.
Okay, yeah.
Like, they're not particularly important until like the late game.
It doesn't
Like,
show...
Look at the see the base damage? Yeah, 7,300. So
Okay.
usually, I usually do like 2 or 3 upgrades on each weapon at baseline.
Right.
Like by the end of the game, not like right now. But like I tend to have 2 or 3 upgrades on each weapon at baseline, and then for the boss killing weapons, I max them.
Okay.
Or go for more into the.
Yeah, I think I'll beat that. Oh, and I gotta put that new armor on.
The Grungus, yeah. The hybrid armor, yeah, check it out.
What was... Okay.
Yeah. You can leave that there.
Ooh, okay.
Now, what could use the Chobham armor? To be honest with you, get that off of him. What the hell is that doing there?
I mean...
You could probably take the Apogee motor off of the Grungus and put it on the Psybuster. Well, maybe not,
What, just replace it with this?
if you wanted. You don't got any other super robots, so probably. But at the same time, you'd lose one movement.
I kind of like that one movement.
Yeah, I would leave it there.
What do you have? You got nothing on you.
But what could it put on?
Well, that armor.
You could. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really be a waste, but...
Unless...
Does the wild... Does the wild...
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be the better option.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't know that.
You are going to be using the wild Schlein for a lot of the game.
Okay.
Only because, like, Bullet does quite well with it.
I was gonna ask you something. What was it? Is making ammo really worth it?
Yes.
It is?
Just, don't do it unless you know what you want to do with it.
I have no idea what to do with it.
So go to Custom Ammo 1. I mean, you just equip it to a weapon.
Well...
Like, you do attack up, accuracy up, and then whatever. Land or sky terrain rating would be...
Land.
Land or sky.
Okay.
Now go back. I would say, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And now go back again. Now go to load weapon. And now you just select the weapon. It has to be ammunition based.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
And then you can do that. Yeah, there you go. That's your custom weapon ammo.
Now. Okay.
What I did with that was in the Kyosuke route, I guess you get add post movement at some point.
Uh-huh.
So I think you get it here too, but it's much later. So I put that on the boosted rifle, and it was basically a fucking like 8 to 9 range post movement weapon, and I put it on the wild Robster.
Actually,
with Litsune in it, and she would just shoot things from like half a map away.
That's funny.
To be honest, I wouldn't put too much weapons on this thing.
No, I was just saying what all I had. I couldn't remember.
Because, like, the weapons on it in the suit mode, I don't... Only because, like, you're generally in the jet mode to move around anyway.
Preparation? If it wasn't already 12:30, I would go a little bit longer. But I got work tonight, unfortunately. Save just in case. Well, that was a fun time. Thank you for everybody who came out. I saw it actually went to 3 viewers at one point, so that was pretty cool. And thanks again for Homer for coming out and showing me how to play the game.
Yeah. Well, you've done a lot of learning on your own.
It's a fun time. It really is a fun game.
But I can't wait to coach you through even more.
Alrighty. So just a heads up. Super Robot Wars will continue on Friday. Thursday will be Mario Maker and something else, I'm sure. Okay, laters.
Have a good time. All right.